Right, so welcome back to more F-Zero X Climax with Captain JJ back at the helm. Last time around did the White Cat on the Bronze Cup. Now we're going to be doing the Wyvern James McCloud. Now McCloud being the mercenary, who doesn't make any appearance whatsoever in the first half of the anime. So we won't be doing too much here in terms of McCloud. That description was done in the Gold episode. All I know is that little Wyvern and James McCloud are based on Fox McCloud of Star Fox fame, and the machine of the Wyvern is based on an air wing. Not particularly strong body-wise. Boost is reasonable, and so is the grip is pretty good. Not the strongest, but still good. So as you guess, 6 Carat. All these tracks are based on the F-Zero Climax counterpart of the GBA, which is the Japanese released only game of the same name. So 6 Carat is based on the first track of the game. I completely forgot how to do a double tap dive there. As you probably could tell, my double tap diving was too good. So 6 Carat is based on the first track of the Bronze Cup on Novice and Standard difficulty. And I say that because there are no changes in the tracks between Novice and Standard. It's exactly the same track. Same track design, same everything. So that was done. Drat, Mr. and John Tanaka were the ones that fell. Let's move on to the next try. High Speed Edge is the second track of the same cup, same difficulties. It's just a little bit bigger. I think this time around, all these tracks have been beefed up a bit to make sure it goes into the F-Zero X engine. To fit the engine. Double tap diving is an intended mechanic. So don't have everybody shouting at me. You can do this without any standard techniques, but side attacks are a must, so that's why I'm going to keep on doing them. Because the track is so big, dash plates are fixed on a lot of areas on the circuit so you don't fall behind, because if you go too slow, the AI will leave you behind. So as you see, because I'm hitting all the place, I'm staying ahead of the AI. We don't want to be left behind now, do we? It's actually much harder to do double tap diving when you're on jumper settings and it is on slider settings. With the machine scripts higher, it means that it's not worth doing the slider settings instead of jumper. Jumper settings is the way to go on a lot of the tracks in this mode. There are notable 1 or 2 exceptions where you can get away with slider, but this track isn't one of them. Track still remains at the back. Right, Sky Highway. Speed is a must here. We've got to keep the speed up. Keeping the speed up is an absolute necessity on this track. No point trying to do double tap diving here. Missed the jump plate. That's what tends to happen if you try to take it too tightly. Oh, itchy nose. Oh dear. Yep, itchy nose. That has to hurt. Ow. Ah, need to get it out of my system. So, all these tracks are based on their Climax counterparts that I've already mentioned. Most of these tracks will be in the Novice / Standard Cup. We're now moving on to Wolf, which is the 4th track. And also its placements will be consistent as to when they open in the cup as well. Just keep that in mind. Right, let's go again. Not enjoying the fact that I had to itch my nose all that time. Time to evacuate the building. No, evacuate the building, which is what could be said for Death and Kazuda, but then again, he's a meme. Having those AI. Very helpful. I've lost a lot of time there. This will be difficult to win from here, I think. Also, the start point is not in the right... Oh, yeah, you needed that. Don't remind me, please. Yeah, I would just about win that one, though. Oh dear, what a nightmare that was. Nightmare start, nightmare second lap, but we eventually got through it. I'm trying to also win this by getting the maximum score. One of the machines last time around, I didn't manage that, so we'll keep going. Heat Circuit is the last track on the standard novice route. Because in F-Zero Climax there are 5 tracks per cup. F-Zero X is actually the only exception to the series where it has 6. Every other game has 5 tracks in the cup. Sorry if I'm not sounding a bit talkative, but there's not really a lot to be said about McLeod. Except he's based on Fox McLeod from the Star Fox series, and allegedly he's his father in that. James McLeod is actually Fox McLeod's father in the Star Fox continuity, but not in this one. Oh, bye Black Shadow. Bye Felicia. Sticking with the conventional route this time around. Don't have enough energy to do the jump route. But yeah, that's done. So as I say, F-Zero X is the only exception to the rule of 6 tracks per cup. Normally, GP Legend and Climax actually have 8 tracks per. Actually has 8 tracks on the final cup of the game, which is platinum. But that's the only exception to the rule. Right, Arch Hill is based on the Expert Cup level. So this is the only track that's not Novice Standard. This is based on the Expert. Its original counterpart is is in the Silver Cup on Novice Standard. But this is a harder version of that track, which is why it was in the Expert of Bronze. You definitely need to be an expert to try and avoid the issues which I'm having. See, that's the AI rubber banding for you. You're hitting all the plates. But still they catch up, and still they pass. And I missed that plate too. Arch Hill, not the most difficult of tracks. So long as you keep it within. In terms of simplicity, all these tracks, yeah, this track is simple, it's easy, but the execution to do the stuff to keep ahead is what makes it difficult. Just like it is in general this game. Flip, I almost lost it. In Climax though, you could do big shortcuts, but you can't do big shortcuts in F-Zero X because of the checkpoint system. The checkpoint system prevents massive shortcutting, which is good. But you still have to, if you're trying to do something close, you still got to be in range of the checkpoint without, well, missing it or overlapping into the other one while missing it. Because if you do that, that's where you lose the machine. So with that out of the way, that's that cup done. Who was the unlucky loser in that one? It was Captain Falcon. But not at the back overall though. That's Black Shadow. Which is pretty consistent for the AI in the main version of the game. So, James McCloud. Little Wyvern. The body does let it down, but for jumper settings it's a fine machine. It's relatively good boost and grip. It is let down by its poor body. Overall techniques, not there. Because of the middleweight and also because of the high grip, meaning it's pretty difficult to do the advanced stuff. Right, I know which machine I've got to do next. Because this is going to be done as a weekly series, just like my machine recreation video. These are going to be going out on... I'm thinking, these will be all going out on Fridays. Anyway, onto the podium. Third place is the Skull with Sonic Phantom. Second place is Super Arrow and the King Meteor. And last but not least, the winner is James McCloud and the Little Wyvern. And it's pretty obvious which episode it is, but for all those, he has a name title episode, and that is episode 33. His only appearance in the anime, which is why I'm giving you the answer there. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you do so, and also leave a comment in the comment section below. Share the video out as well. This is a weekly series doing every Friday. Next month will be Wild Boar, and until then, see you next time. This is Captain JJ signing out.